Hey Tiger fans, and welcome to today's edition of Death Valley Live. Last week's opener could not have gone any better, but as Coach Sweeney always says, the season starts today. Like last week, the Tigers would take on more Bulldogs, but this litter comes from in-state, the South Carolina State Bulldogs. The two teams have not met on the gridiron since 2008. With more on this in-state rivalry, here is Alexia Grevious.
Hey Tiger fans, I'm Alexia Grevious and I'm back this week with the opponent preview. After an exciting victory last week, the Tigers are now 1-0 on the season and currently ranked number 4 in the AP poll. This week we take on the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the history of the game. Today's meeting in Death Valley is only the second time Clemson has faced South Carolina State. The last time these two teams faced off, the Tigers were led by running back James Davis to a 54-0 victory in 2008. Quarterbacks Cullen Harper and Willie Corn each had touchdowns, and wide receiver Michael Palmer had the only receiving touchdown. On defense, DeAndre McDaniel led the team with 9 tackles. The Clemson offense totaled 461 yards of offense in that game, and the defense held the Bulldogs to 152 yards. The team scored their most points in a shutout win in 18 years. Fun fact, for only the second time in history, the Tigers took the field in the purple jerseys and white pants. The first time since 1991, the team wore that color combination for a home game. The Bulldogs come into the game 0-1 after losing to Coastal Carolina in their season opener. The team is led by head coach Buddy Pugh and quarterback Richard Q. This is the last game the Tigers have before going into a bye week next week. I hope you are all excited to cheer on the team. Go Tigers!
The war against the Bulldogs is sure to be an exciting one for Clemson players, but for running back coach Tony Elliott, this is a contest that pulls both ends of the rope. Tony, of course, played at Clemson, but he got his coaching career started at South Carolina State. Couple that with adding an addition to the family this past summer, and you can understand why this is a contest truly of family ties. With more on this story, here is Katie Barnes.
Coach Sweeney anchors his staff and his team with family ideals. Just walk around this office and you'll see all of the coaches' offices labeled with their family pictures. But for one coach, though, this weekend is extremely special. From humble beginnings, Coach Elliott overcame his struggles to make a life for himself and his family. In 2006, he started his coaching career as a wide receivers coach at SC State and also coached at Furman from 2008 to 2010. He was offered the running backs coaching job at Clemson in 2011. Coach Elliott and his wife Tamika welcomed their first child, AJ, in the summer of 2013.
I come from humble circumstances. My mother was killed when I was 9. My father, went off with a jail when I was 12. I was raised by different family members. So for me, finding somewhere where I could be a part of the family was very, very important. And Coach Sweeney wasn't the head coach at the time when I came, but he was my position coach. And just having that relationship with him was important. And really the reason I'm in coaching is because of that relationship with Coach Sweeney and some of the other coaches that were here at that time. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be a coach at all, and I probably wouldn't be the man that I am today, just because I saw how Coach Sweeney interacted with his wife and how pivotal she was in his development as a man and how she kept him humble and wanted me to, well, not wanted me, it made me go out and find a woman that can inspire me. Not just be, my wife, but be my friend, be the person that keeps me in check. And so she's just as important to the whole process as I am. Once you have a child, your whole perspective changes as a man, and it's hard to describe. I heard it going into during the pregnancy and prior to him being born that I was going to change, and it's almost the moment he comes into this world, your whole mind is renewed. But having him, it holds me accountable, knowing that every day, I got to make sure that I'm the man that I'm supposed to be, the husband that I'm supposed to be, to live by example. It's the same way with the players. So it's a tremendous blessing, but he just reminds me of what's really important, and it's God, then family, then my job.
So as you can see, family is what truly cements the Clemson football team together. For Death Valley Live, I'm Katie Barnes.
Thank you, Katie, and we're going to stick with the theme of family for our next segment. No doubt that tailgating is enjoyed as one of the most popular aspects of college football all across the country. But here at Clemson, it's a tradition passed down from one generation to another. We sent Jessica Jefferson out among the pregame crowd to talk to them about what family tradition here at Clemson really is.
Hey Tiger fans, it's Jessica. I'm here on Saturday, and we're just going to give you a little bit of tailgating and fan experience today.
I've been really accepted. I'm a freshman, so I'm already tailgating. I already have people. This is my older brother Jay.
Hey, Jay.
So I have like a real family, and then like the Clemson family and all that kind of stuff. So it's been really good.
We have family 5 or 6 spots up and down Centennial Boulevard all the way over the Mellow Mushroom, and it's just one big family.
It's just fun to be back in town, and we tailgate. We've been tailgating here for several years, so all of our friends walk by, and it's close to the stadium, and so we're in and out with just seeing the people and then getting in the stadium and it just being all orange. It's going to be fun.
All right, so I kind of like this. How long did it take you to do this?
Well, I can't take credit for it. It was my wife's idea. We live in Atlanta, so every time we go to Lowe's, all we see are these big UGA statues, and she decided that, you know what, it was time to tiger stripe one up.
Oh, yeah. What is your number one reason why you love Clemson?
Atmosphere. There's nothing better than the people here and college football, the excitement, 25 seconds of beautifulness on the hill, so you can't beat it.
Thanks, Jessica. Well, there you have it with the insight on today's matchup against another set of Bulldogs. I look forward to seeing you next time on Thursday, September 19th, as the Tigers take their first road trip of the year to North Carolina State. For Alexia Grevious, Katie Barnes, and Jessica Jefferson, we'll see you here in Death Valley, loud and proud. I'm Allie Rogers, and this is Death Valley Live.